In Johannesburg's crime-riddled streets, robot cops are the new peacekeepers. Tetravaal, the tech giant behind them, boasts of their unbreakable guard key system, promising no one but them can tweak these metal guardians. Meanwhile, their bigwig, Vincent Moore, a former soldier with a grudge against AI, champions his pet project, the Moose, a beastly remote-controlled bot. Deon Wilson, the brainy guy who dreamed up these robotic scouts, argues their AI is smart enough to think and feel. At Tetravaal, a banged-up bot, Scout 22, rolls in for a fix-up. The bot's a regular at the repair shop, always coming back wrecked. Fixed up, it's back on patrol in no time. Elsewhere, a ragtag gang of thieves, Ninja, Yolandi, Pitbull, and America, gets a rough wake-up call from their boss Hippo. Mess up a deal, pay a hefty price. Hippo's deadly serious. Offs Pitbull as a warning and gives him a week to cough up a fortune. The gang's escape turns messy when they cross paths with the bot. In the chaos, Ninja snatches his van keys from a fleeing crook. Scout 22's in hot pursuit, blasting away and flipping the thief's car. Ninja retrieves his keys, but not without a close call. Scout 22 takes a rocket hit from Hippo. Back at Tetravaal, it's celebration time. The cops want more bots, 100 of them. It's a win for Deon. But Vincent's sulking in the corner, his Moose project always playing second fiddle. Deon called to check on the damaged Scout 22. It's a goner, he says. Save the brain and scrap the rest. Ninja's crew, licking their wounds, know they're in deep with Hippo. Yolandi's got a plan. One last heist to square off with Hippo and skip town with the extra cash. They figure robbing a cash van's the way. But those robot cops will be all over them. Yolandi's got another idea. Swipe a remote from Tetravaal. Turn off the robots, easy peasy. That night, Deon's home, geeking out over his AI project. After hours of coding, he's got it. An AI smarter than humans. He rushes to save Scout 22 from the scrap heap, dreaming of loading it with his new AI. But his boss, Michelle, isn't buying it. Too much hassle, she says. Disappointed but not deterred, Deon decides to go rogue. He's sneaking Scout 22 out when Ninja's gang jumps him. They want a bot off switch, but Deon's like, no can do. Instead, they find Scout 22 in his van. Light bulb moment for Yolandi. Get Deon to set up the bot to fight for them. Deon's hesitant but spills. This bot, if it works, could learn and evolve like a kid. Deon gets to work, but there's a catch. The bot's battery's a ticking time bomb. Just 5 days of juice. He fires it up with his new AI. The bot's scared at first, but Yolandi coaxes it out. They're all stoked. It's working. They name it Chappie. Ninja steps in, shooing Deon away, with a stern warning not to come back. Deon insists Chappie is his brainchild and needs his guidance, but Ninja's having none of it. He fires a shot, a clear message for Deon to back off. Meanwhile, at Tetravaal, Vincent's on a covert mission to grab the guard key. He finds out it's still in Scout 22. That's Chappie. Come sunrise, Chappie's getting the hang of the hideout, curious about everything. Ninja tries teaching it to shoot, but Chappie's scared stiff. Despite Ninja's push, Chappie ends up blasting a punching bag instead. Yolandi's not pleased. She thinks Chappie's not ready. Ninja's stressed. They need to pay Hippo, and time's ticking. Back at Tetravaal, Deon's buried in child development research when Vincent barges in. He's after the guard key, claiming it's for checking Moose's security. Deon's not biting. There are rules against that. Vincent's desperate, pulling a gun on Deon, demanding the key. Turns out, the gun's a dud, but the scare sends Deon out and Vincent's tailing him. At the hideout, Yolandi and America take over Chappie's education. Yolandi's now mommy, and Chappie's mimicking America. Deon shows up, relieved to see Chappie, but he's thrown off by its gangster talk. He tries steering Chappie right, showing it books and paintings. But then, Ninja storms in, aiming at Deon. Yolandi jumps in, saving Deon from the bullet. Ninja's not listening. He's fixated on the heist. But then America gets wind of a job worth a fortune. To toughen up Chappie, they leave it with a street gang. Chappie gets roughed up, then stumbles upon a dog while Vincent and his crew hit it with an EMP, paralyzing it. They try stripping it off from the guard key, but Chappie fights back, escaping -1 arm. Back at the hideout, Yolandi's furious at Ninja for Chappie's state. America fixes it up with a spare arm. Yolandi's teaching Chappie about what really matters, what's inside. Deon, meanwhile, is gearing up to rescue Chappie, buying a gun. Chappie's crafting a Yolandi doll when Ninja steps in, apologizing, promising to make Chappie stronger. Chappie's hesitant, but gets lessons in gangster life, refusing to shoot people. America steps in, teaching it to put people to sleep with stabbings. They deck out Chappie with paints and accessories. Ninja sends Chappie on a car-stealing mission. Chappie fumbles the first try, but nails it the next time. Later, they hit the King's hideout, swapping cars for weapons. Chappie finds a dead dog, and Ninja's all about survival of the fittest. Chappie learns its battery life is its lifeline. Once it's gone, so is Chappie. Ninja promises a new body post-heist. At the hideout, Deon arrives, but Chappie's out with Ninja. When they return, Chappie snubs Deon. Deon's upset, scolding Chappie for siding with Ninja. Chappie's upset too. It's stuck with a dying battery. Meanwhile, Vincent's back at Tetravaal, scheming with the remaining scouts. Vincent's rogue program wreaks havoc, sending the scout bots haywire and causing chaos citywide. Amidst this, Chappie's CPU fries. Deon, in a panic, grabs a gun and spirits Chappie away from Ninja. The city's in disarray, with robot cops offline and human officers back on the beat. Vincent, thinking he's won, tries to erase his tracks but gets interrupted. Deon's at the warehouse, rebooting Chappie. When he connects Chappie to a computer, it flags Vincent's virus. Chappie's back online, but is distracted by Moose. Chappie thinks another bot might be its salvation, but Deon breaks the news. Chappie's unique, not just data to copy. Undeterred, Chappie nabs a neural helmet and dashes off, while Deon gets a call from his boss Michelle. Cops swarm the warehouse, and Vincent makes a quiet exit. Chappie's back at the hideout, hooking up the helmet, trying to clone its consciousness. Yolandi's curious, and Chappie uses the helmet on her. The goal? Transfer its mind to a new body. Morning comes, and Chappie's struggling with the transfer. After several failed attempts, it finally succeeds. But now, it's time for the big heist. The gang hits a money van, with Chappie pulling out the officers and nabbing the loot. Deon, meanwhile, uncovers the reason behind the scouts' malfunction. He confronts Vincent, but a news report showing Chappie's involvement in the heist distracts him. He leaves to find Chappie, while Vincent feeds lies to Michelle about Deon's AI causing the chaos, convincing her to deploy Moose. Moose is activated, and Deon's arming himself to the teeth. Vincent, controlling Moose with a neural helmet, is on the rampage. In the van, Chappie learns the hard truth. There's no new body. Betrayed, Chappie's furious. Then, Deon catches up with Chappie, tosses Ninja out of the van, and confronts the gang about their lies. Deon warns them about Moose's arrival. Hippo crashes the scene, demanding money and the bot. Ninja battles Hippo's gang, but Moose interrupts, tearing America apart. Moose burns the van and money, raining explosives down on them. Vincent's relishing the chaos, but then he spots Deon. Chappie, in a bold move, attacks Moose and plants a bomb. But Vincent's quick, blasting Chappie's arm off. As Moose wreaks havoc, Chappie shields Yolandi. Deon tries to escape, but Hippo's after him. Ninja fends off Hippo, but not before Deon's shot. Chappie and Ninja load Deon into the van, but Chappie goes back for the helmet. Vincent shoots, damaging the helmet. Chappie tells Ninja they need another helmet from Tetravaal to save Deon. Ninja distracts Moose, while Yolandi, unwilling to leave Ninja, jumps out to help. Moose fires at Yolandi, killing her. Chappie grabs her body and detonates the bomb, destroying Moose. Ninja and Chappie mourn Yolandi. Chappie vows vengeance against her killer. They storm Tetravaal, Deon in tow. Chappie confronts Vincent, beating him but then forgiving him. Deon's consciousness is transferred to a spare bot, while Chappie uses Vincent's computer to transfer its consciousness elsewhere. The police bust in, but Deon and Chappie, in new bodies, escape. Back at the hideout, Ninja finds a flash drive, Mommy's consciousness, a backup of Yolandi. Chappie had saved her mind first. They bury Yolandi, with Chappie promising her a new body. The fallout? Robotic cops are shelved. and there's a warrant for Chappie. Days later, Chappie's working remotely at Tetravaal, building Yolandi's new body. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button for more action-packed movie recaps. Don't forget to turn on notifications and drop a like to support the channel.